What's up, Lit fam? Welcome back to our channel, y'all. Ooh, it's been a long 3 months. And I know y'all probably like, where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? Oh my goodness. This is where we have been, y'all. We are parents now.
Yeah. And he's looking like,
I know, he's like, what are y'all doing? This is like my bedtime. We're parents, y'all. Yeah. We made it. Oh my goodness. And honestly, it's been a long time coming. We have not filmed a video in a while, and I know y'all probably have a million questions, but I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for just the support. Thank you guys for respecting our privacy, because it's really difficult, this transition that we're going to get into. But we really just wanted to be a little selfish and soak up all this time that's going by so fast with our little one. Hey, baby. So, I mean, you know, we are 3 months postpartum, 3 months after the baby has been born, and we have not shared with you guys what these 3 months have been like.
It's been a lot of ups and downs, but it's been a beautiful thing. Yeah, he was born April 8th. He was a little thing being born, but he was long.
Yeah, he was. He was 21 inches long.
Yeah.
Only 5 pounds, 13 ounces. And, but he has since more than doubled his size, y'all. Yeah, so he's
a chunky man now.
He's a chunky thing. He's a chunky thing. And he just woke up, so he's probably going to demand my attention for a little bit. But, oh my goodness. Can y'all believe it?
Yeah.
I mean, it just feels so surreal, babe, like, because we, like, last year this time, we were waiting on our embryo results.
Yep. Yeah.
And
like
then preparing for our transfer.
Yeah.
So, like, it just feels so surreal, and, like,
he's here.
We haven't really had a chance to, honestly, we haven't had a chance to reflect on all that has happened in the last 3 months. And it's so crazy because we actually, oh, what's wrong, baby?
You want to say something? You saying hello?
You want to say hi?
He says hello.
Say hi. Say hi, baby. Say hello, world. Hi, world. You going to be nice today?
It's little Landon.
But yeah, so I was telling Landon, y'all, that like
Big Landon,
because sometimes I get confused myself. I was telling Landon, y'all, that like I have not even watched the video. Landon recorded our birth video. I did end up having to have a C-section, and that was not planned. I went in for induction on April 7th, the day before he was born. And we knew that he wasn't coming on the 7th, but I went in to have an induction, and they did some interventions to see if they could help me dilate because I wasn't dilating. And I know that's a very common story. I had no idea about it, but apparently there are a lot of women who go in for induction. And I spent a night in the hospital. I'm just giving you like a fast story, but spent the night in the hospital. They gave me some medication to try to help me dilate. And then I did some other interventions to try to open me up. And basically the reason why I had to do a C-section was because of failure to progress. And honestly, I decided on a C-section. I felt really good. We had some great doctors. Yeah. We had some really great doctors, and my doctor, my OBGYN is really good anyways, but she wanted to make sure that I felt like we did everything we could before we resulted to the C-section, and I did, because once I got the epidural, I did labor for a little bit, and I had some Pitocin, I did feel some contractions, but once I got the epidural, my heart rate dropped, his heart rate dropped, and my blood pressure dropped. So I just didn't want for him to be in distress, and we had already done so many interventions, and nothing was happening, so I felt like I could spend 2 days trying to have a baby, or I can spend 2 days with my baby. So I thought that was the best decision for us, and I was like terrified though, because just the thought of the C-section, but it went really, really well. we spent a few days. I healed up pretty good, and we got home with our baby.
Yeah.
And we had our moms there supporting us, so that was really, really nice. But it just felt so surreal. I had developed, I guess I developed preeclampsia like right before. My blood results said that I didn't have it, but because my blood pressure was so high before going in, they pretty much treated it as if I had preeclampsia. So, but overall, I had a really great birthing experience. Now bringing baby home.
Yeah, that was.
Well, y'all.
That was. I think it was everything people said it would be. Like that first week was. Was an eye opener, wasn't it?
You scared us.
Yeah,
you sent us to the ER.
Yeah, he early on he had just an issue swallowing, and he had a really intense choking episode. And
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
At 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, so.
And he was swaddled, y'all. So.
It was scary.
In his bassinet, yeah. Honestly, that night changed me forever as a mom because I was already like adjusting to trying to make sure. The first night being home with baby, like I just cried the whole night because I was so tired, but I could not allow myself to go to sleep. And a few nights in, then we go to the emergency room, and we swaddled him. I was already like nervous about swaddling him. He was in his bassinet, and it just made me feel like, I don't know if I can trust the bassinet. I don't know if I can trust the swaddle. But he has since gotten so much better. He's gotten bigger. He swallows better. He doesn't. He's still spitting up a little bit more. He has a little reflux, but he's gotten so much better. And so that first month was he did a little hazing. He hazed us, y'all. He pledged us. But we passed the test because I think after month 1, I feel like we got a whole lot better. So honestly, the reason why we didn't really want to record, because we had plans to, is because that first month was a little scary and we were already a little stressed out, to be honest with you. We didn't get a whole lot of sleep at all. And I felt like, to be honest with you, I didn't want to add more stress trying to plan and record and, let me record this moment. I just want to be in the moment. So, that's what we did. I want to talk about how our transition has been, and I want to hear from you because I feel like our experiences have been similar and different, because what I've learned is that, we're a team, but I respect what he can do that I can't do, and he respects what I can do that he can't do.
Which is a lot.
So I just want to hear, what has your transition been like? Because my transition has been very unique to me because I'm a mom and you're a dad.
Yeah. Well, first off, I think no one makes a man feel more worthless than a baby that's ready to feed. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he tried me, and he soon realized real fast that my nipples were not functional.
No.
And he let me know. No, but seriously, I think just overall the transition really happened. So I had 4 weeks off for paternity leave, man. Shout out to my job and my amazing staff.
Weeks.
Yeah, it's 8 weeks. So this week I'm actually on paternity leave, and I'm doing them in week increments. I have 4 more weeks to do. Well, 3 more weeks after this, and it was in that first 4 weeks was interesting because we literally got no sleep. One, because we were, like she said, we were nervous about the choking episode, and then 2, in order to get his weight up, we had, was it triple feed you had? Was it something like that?
Yeah, I've spoken to a lactation consultant, and we were just trying to figure out what was the best way to help him with the reflux, help him gain weight. It was just a lot of things that we were trying to consider. So I was triple feeding him and pumping. And it was just a lot. It was a lot.
And I was trying to change as many diapers as, I did. I tried my best. like that first 4 weeks for her not to change a single diaper, because I knew that was, really all I could do. And I think at first we were doing bottle feedings up until the time where you had your
because he wasn't latching.
Right.
He latched in the hospital and then he stopped. So I used a nipple shield, but it became really, really messy.
Yeah.
And I just remember feeling like defeated.
And he wasn't getting enough.
He wasn't getting enough. I had no idea. And honestly, y'all, like breastfeeding actually could have probably made me depressed had I not spoken to a lactation consultant. Like, shout out to Heather. Heather is amazing. She helped me so much, and like within the first week of seeing her, I saw a dramatic difference in his weight. I saw a dramatic difference in his feeding. But before then, I felt so defeated because the nipple shield, he would like tip it over. I waste my good milk. I was just like, sir, he was choking, he was spitting it up, and I was just like, I was so nervous for him because I never dealt with this before, and like it started to actually make me feel bad, and I almost just didn't enjoy it. And I was trying to figure out, I don't want to stop breastfeeding. I don't want to go into formula, even though I know, formula works just fine. But I felt like I was producing the milk, and I really wanted him to take the milk. And I actually just really, really wanted the bonding. I love breastfeeding. Now I love breastfeeding. Before not so much, but now I just love it. Like it's our bonding time, and it's so I just couldn't imagine if I had to stop that early.
Yeah, so again, like those first 4 weeks were tough, but her mom's been here. My mom has been here as well, but her mom is going to be with us until the end of the year. So we've definitely hit a lot of milestones, and just having that help is,
oh my goodness, tremendously.
It's been tremendous.
He's gone back to work, and he does a whole lot of helping, especially like at nighttime, or like he cooks, he cleans, he does a lot of the things. Like he's so helpful, and I just couldn't imagine like doing this alone, because like doing this and then on top of the other things, like he pulls weight in different areas. That's why I said, like, what does that transition look like? Because we play different roles, and like we try to be very intentional about our time with him, but also like how we can support each other.
Yeah, and I think we've had a long time to think about what our roles would be, and I knew just even after just going through the IVF process, I knew that her body had just gone through so much mentally. We'd gone through so much, and I remember just how she was with me when I was going through the cancer battle. So, it still is not one for one, but yeah, that was the least I could do.
But that's what marriage is about.
That's what marriage is about.
So it's never gonna be one for one.
No,
it's just kind of.
It's whenever you need me. Whenever I need you. Yeah. And as long as we're together.
And now he needs us.
Now he needs us. He's just staring at the camera.
He's like, you're a natural. Y'all, we love him.
We do.
We're so in love.
Yeah. And we can't wait for you guys to share these milestones with us, because he is just truly amazing. And we're not just saying that because he's ours.
Yeah.
He is our miracle.
Yeah.
He is. And we are blessed.
I know.
And thankful. And we are glad that we were able to record this ride, and you guys were able to see it. We knew that good, bad, or ugly, we wanted to share the journey because the journey was real. So we're just glad that he's here.
This is the product. This is like, we had so many visions. What is he going to be like? And like, whoo. He's a big personality. He's one big ball. He's farting, y'all. He's one big ball of love, but he got some fire in him.
He does.
He got some fire in you, huh? You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? He does a lot of talking too, y'all.
He's quiet today.
Camera shy right now. We just really wanted to do a quick update. Just letting y'all know how much we love and appreciate you guys for giving us this time. And we wanted you guys to meet Landon, because he's really special to us, and this whole process was really we really shared it initially just to bring hope to people who are in similar situations, and we had no idea that it would actually grow the way it did. We had so many people reach out to us and let us know how we have changed their lives and how we've helped them start the process. So we're just really grateful to grow our village. And, you know, we had our time, and I think we're ready now as we're transitioning. We're going back to work. And just thinking about ways that we can bring more content to you all, so you can watch little Lando. We got his little shirt, y'all. It has all his little nicknames, but y'all, he has so many more nicknames, and we just call him all types of things, and we don't even know. Like, you know, it's just, we love him so much. So we hope that, you know, as we start to share more, you know, more content about just us, that you'll be able to kind of watch him grow and be a part of his extended village, right?
Yeah.
Right, baby?
And maybe there may be another one.
Oh.
We'll see.
So, we'll see you in the next video. We love you guys. Nothing you can do about it. Until then.
Say bye, Egypt.
Tell them bye. Tell them. All right.
All right.
There you go.